So in the tool we've built with Symphony and our partner Genesis, and especially in the primary issuance workflow, there is 3 important steps. The first one is the detection, and then there is the decision, and the last one is the implementation. When we click on primary issuance use case on the right-hand side, we can see the detection screen. So here is the goal of this screen is to detect new bonds in real time and take a key decision whether we want to syndicate the bond or not. This is the list of the new issues, which aggregate a lot of information coming from multiple sources. So there is iPro, direct books, or Bloomberg, or message scrapping. So on the one hand, we can reduce the risk of missing opportunities. And on the other hand, we can use a lot of details about new issues. When we click on a bond, we can see in the middle screen the analytics screen, which is really crucial to analyze the opportunity. So we can quickly assess the new issue premium, and subsequently the relative value curve, the ESG score, the cross-currency yield, and a lot of details, a lot of analytics. As you can see below, there is a Symphony Chatroom. So for each new issue, there is a chat room associated too. So here, purely we've built a place where traders, analysts, and portfolio manager can discuss whether it's a good bond to place an order. The added value here is to create interaction to each other, centralize the information, and quickly analyze the information and the opportunity. If the user were to highlight this bond as a good opportunity to look further, he can click to the button Send for internal syndication. It means he will create notification in order to inform other participants. When we click on the plus button next to the new issue, we can see the event window. We can display details. So here we can follow easily the new issue lifecycle from the announcement to the pricing. So as I said, we can display details. It means that here we can see the latest update about this new issue. Of course, we can edit the data in order to enrich or override the information, the data. And obviously, we can add manually a comment if needed. The user can also create manually a new issue in the tool. As you can see, there is another tab quite important, which is Info Trail, where we can receive notification. Here, we can see all information received from all sources in a chronological order. So as Daniel explained earlier, the data is inconsistent and unstructured. It means that we should be able to reorganize and structure the data efficiently. Of course, there is a smart logic in the back end, but sometimes the trader has to validate or enrich the data. This is how the detection screen works. In the Decision tab, here, this is a dedicated screen for the portfolio manager. The goal of this screen is to aggregate all opportunities which have been highlighted by the portfolio manager, split by investment team. For the moment, it's just primary insurance opportunities, but we are in process to allow portfolio manager to have access to all market opportunities, such as axes or trade IDs. In this screen as well, as you can see below, there is a Symphony Chatroom, but this one is dedicated for the investment team. Here, the portfolio manager or the team can discuss whether they want to buy a bond or not, what kind of size, what kind of limit. When we click on a bond, one more time, we can see the analytics screen and the chat room associated to the new issue. But here, we can click the Team Order Book button, and we can see all orders created by the portfolio manager in this team. So we can see a lot of details, and here the portfolio manager, on a few clicks, can create, modify, or cancel an order. The last step is the Implementation tab, which is a dedicated screen for the traders in order to manage efficiently the order book. So in the Internal Syndication tab, the trader can see all new issues which have been highlighted by the portfolio manager. And in the Implementation tab, you can see all aggregated orders created by the portfolio manager. So when we click on a bond, we can see the full order book. We can receive here new orders, we can receive modification, and we can use Tickbox to accept the modification. Cancellation, we can accept the modification and quickly update the joint lead book runners. In order to ensure our updated interest has been sent to the joint lead book runners, the traders can activate a countdown in order to just check with the bank if we are in line in terms of interest. Finally, throughout the life cycle of the new issue, the user can receive multiple notifications, especially if we participate to a new issue. This is what we've built in the last few months.